My baby, my Valentine. Yeah, now you don't make it my temperature rise. If you leave me a good, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Loving the thought of me, I am so obsessed. I want to pull up, never need it. Pull up, make us see pull up. Yeah, my love, make a bad man. I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now in my con, they carry for my head every night. Yeah, you I want it. No, 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 don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never ride it solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, no, yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. Your body, they make I see, now you where they got my fancy. Don't they do me, I keep on key. Oh, no, 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 no. Or should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it spend my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Hey, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need them, make I look pity. You won't make us sing to me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body bad can make it for Ghana. Here, dance for me, baby, pana. Come and give me show.
The starting lineup for the visiting Oklahoma City Thunder. At center, Jeremiah Robinson Earl. At power forward, Kenrich Williams. At the other forward position, Lugansdorf. At point guard, Josh Giddey. At the other guard position, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The head coach of the visiting team is Mark Dagnall. It's time to meet the starting five for your Dallas Mavericks. At small forward, at 6'6", number 25, Reggie Bernard. Manning the middle, 7'0", numeral 00, JaVale McGee. At forward, 6'7", number 10, Dodo Billy Smith. At guard, 6'6", number 26, Spencer Giddey. At guard, 6'7", number 77, Luka Doncic.
I everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, DA. Thank you. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Outside the wings are Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Williams. And it's Robinson Earl in at the center. And for Dallas, the backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Inside for him, it'll be Finney-Smith and McGee. And it's Bullock in at the small forward. Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talent. The rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Dinwiddie. Pass to Bullock. Beyond the arc. And he's good on the three ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. That one goes in.
The burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. And here are the Mavericks now. Doncic outside. Fires from deep. And it's McGee with the jam.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy. You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Doncic against Giddey. Doncic passes to McGee. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
And the pass to Giddey. Takes a three. And the Thunder another three.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Such a wide open look.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start. And you know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's rise to NBA stardom was meteoric.
Well, for me, GA, the more responsibility this guy seems to be given, the better he gets. He's improved every year. And at this point in Shai's career, it looks like his ceiling could be very, very high.
And so here is Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one is hammered home.
Now, this is about knowing where to be in these situations. Gilgeous-Alexander doing a beautiful job getting to the right spot.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
First one falls for him. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. During the last decade, from 2010 on, Doris, the Thunder had the second most wins in the NBA.
It's mind-boggling to consider that. That was clearly during the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden era. The Spurs had the most in that time frame. What that can tell you, though, is small market teams can win in the NBA.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Dinwiddie, the Thunder making the shot. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Dallas moving it around. Here's Doncic, shoots the three. Another three for Dallas.
Luka Doncic showing you right there he can play without the basketball, ready on the catch.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot, no good. Dinwiddie with some nice D. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Mavericks. Trailing by 2. No one covering. Doncic has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Dallas.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Dallas has gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. The Thunder pull it in.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Driving to the basket. Robinson Earl, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 in the game.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Bullock kicks to Dinwiddie. Puts it up from 7, and he hits the jumper for 2. He has 7. Here's Giddey. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And yes, it's good.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to. Williams. Last season's performance for him. Last season, put up about 7 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Tipped away. On the wing, Gilgeous out. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Well, that's a big-time strong take right there by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the deck. Score it. Yes, sir.
Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the Nets in Brooklyn. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Mavericks trailed by 9. Dinwiddie with it. 11 points last game. Doncic outside. The 8-footer. Count it. Doncic has got 8 points.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Giddey against Doncic. Dort wide open. And the Thunder another 3.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Dallas has gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. And stolen by Giddey. All alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Jumps up. A big dunk at the end of the break.
Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander has length, has anticipation, makes a defensive play and turns it into offense.
There's Dinwiddie. He has 7. Passes to Doncic. They need this. Dinwiddie's shot is off. The Thunder leading by 14. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot off that time. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Doncic dishes to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Poked loose. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drives in.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Here now is Dinwiddie. And good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
You know what time it is, man. It's time for Heat and Crew.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Thunder leading by 14. And the Mavs fans are hoping this team, Doris, is poised to repeat the success of the early 2000s.
Well, Kevin, I think you have to look at the deep run into the playoffs from last year where they finally figured out the pieces they need to have around their great star, Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need shooting across positions, but I think one thing you need to consider for the Dallas Mavericks, paint protection is critical. High-level defenders are critical. So do you need that presence in the paint and a vertical threat at the cup to enhance Luka's skills even more?
So it's the Mavericks now, following the score by Oklahoma City. Dallas moving it around. Finney Smith passes to Wood. Hardaway for three. Rebound by Muscala. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
You know, this guy's a team-first guy, and if you're open and Baisley can put it on time and on target, he is more than willing.
Here's Ntilikina. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Finney Smith kicks to Wood. Powell sets a screen for Wood. And the three ball is good.
And Wood has become an intimidating presence at the arc, able to knock down that three with consistency.
Williams misses the hole and is now 3 for 4. Mavericks trail by 18. Hardaway with a wide open look. Those three-pointers off the mark. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Here's Ntilikina. Giddey defending. Ntilikina passes to Powell. Trying to find Wood. Gets it to him. 6 on the shot clock. Hardaway against Williams. Hardaway, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 18. Here's Baisley. There's the drive. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
You see the fluidity with which Baisley can get off these dribble drives. He looks so comfortable and in control.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Fires from the corner, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Knocks it loose, and stolen by Giddey. Basket good. Giddey's got 7 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Ntilikina kicks to Hardaway. Fires the three. The shot's good from Ntilikina.
Well, this guy maturing right before our eyes. Frank Ntilikina drills the catch and shoot. Pretty.
Williams for 3. Drills the three-pointer. 12 points for him.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Here's Ntilikina. Knocked away. And stolen by Giddey. Fires for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Here's Ntilikina. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
He dishes it to Powell. To the middle. Ntilikina gets the bucket.
Ntilikina's reach and athleticism is absolutely a factor inside. He can score it in there, make no mistake.
And finished off by Williams.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Here's Ntilikina. The Thunder making the shot. Outside Hardaway. And it's Bazley with the rebound.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Giddey, no good. Here's Finney-Smith. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Wood. Off target with his three. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll return shortly. With us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Wiggins, and it's Bazley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Great open look there. Doncic has got 11.
Boy, Luka Doncic makes it look easy. What a pretty jumper.
Here's Mann. Cans the tough leader from the outside.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Now here is Hardaway. Pass to Kleba. And it's Bullock in the corner. The pass to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Well, we know that Tim Hardaway Jr. can space the floor. You don't want to allow him to start cooking.
Here's Pokusevski, and a strong finish with two hands.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Outside Hardaway. Doncic with a screen on Wiggins. Up top, Doncic. Inside. Wood trying to free himself up. It's Hardaway, that time on the assist by Doncic.
Well, I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown he's not just a perimeter scorer. This guy can get it done on the inside.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. He's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passers. David, thank you. Dinwiddie's checked in for Dallas. Robinson Earls checked in for Oklahoma City. First free throw is good. Well, Trey Mann finished last season's strong doors following a slow start to his rookie campaign.
No doubt, Kevin. He finishes the season averaging double figures in points per game. He certainly flashed natural scoring abilities, and as important, I thought, showed steady improvement on the defensive end. Now it's about trying to become more consistent in every phase of the game.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran, someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 9. And here's Bullock from the arc. Dort grabs the miss. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Wiggins. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
And they pick up 2.
Yeah, great body control, and no one was around on defense to contest.
Dinwiddie against Wiggins. Doncic left side. Here's Dinwiddie. And it's off from three-point range. Oklahoma City's gotten all but one of their three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 11 points in the game. Doncic outside. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
A moment here to see the numbers for Dinwiddie. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 13 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And it's always nice to be able to bring a shooter like him off the bench.
Well, hard to win if you can't get points productivity, and that's what makes this guy valuable to that second unit.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No good with the triple. Thunder have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Shot from the wing. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Passes it to Wood. Back to Doncic. The tray. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, you can tell the team feeding off Luka Doncic right now. They see him produce. They're just getting him the basketball.
Dallas has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Wood. And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
All free throws good from Wood. Thunder have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Here's Dort. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
How's that for a show? Dort looking like he wants to be in the dunk contest with slams like that.
Mavericks shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Here's Doncic. The shot by Kleber, wide open, good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists here tonight. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Here's Pokusevski. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Pokusevski's got his second basket.
Such a smart shooter. You can see a sign of confidence when Pokusevski starts knocking down mid-range jumpers.
Doncic finds Wood. Dort against Kleber. Pass to Dinwiddie, over Wiggins, and another basket for Dallas.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Thunder coming to this one after the win against Los Angeles. Wiggins drives in, and Wiggins throws it down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's got 13. Now, here's Doncic. D right on him. From the arc. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Oklahoma City's gotten all but one of the three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Dort misses. Dallas has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Dinwiddie outside. That doesn't go either for Dinwiddie.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And Wiggins able to finish. Wiggins has got 8 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Dallas shooting in the second quarter has been superb. 58% from the field. The leadership of the NBA Players Association group has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown, but bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Oklahoma City dictating the flow. Here's Mann. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Mann's got 11 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Doncic with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Kleber against Williams. Shot clock at 6. Sinks the 15-footer. He's got 16.
Well, this guy is just a great decision maker with the ball in his hands. This time, Doncic takes what the defense allows. That's the mid-range game.
Traps in the tray.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now, here's Kleber. Here's Doncic. Drops in the layup for 2. And that's now 18 points for Luka Doncic.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
And the shot is good.
Boy, the rise and fire off the bounce by Gilgeous-Alexander. With that length and release point, good luck guarding it.
Here's Dinwiddie after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Kleber. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. No good with the layup. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 14-6 run. Dort. The shot missing. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
And it's in there.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Mann. Mavericks with the rebound.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. Mike Muscala is checked in for Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. And it's Williams in for Dort. Here's Finney-Smith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Powell finds Hardaway. 4 on the clock. Dallas keeping it alive. A fresh 14. And it's McGee slamming it down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Put that bucket in no time at all. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 26.
This guy's showing off his entire offensive package right now. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in full effect.
Here's Ntilikina. He has 5. Count that one. McGee's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Again, Oklahoma City.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
Here's Ntilikina. Outside Hardaway. Unloads from 9. It's tipped.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Here's Williams, and there's another one for the Thunder.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Indoors, what you like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't force anything on offense. Just takes what he has available to him.
He is the perfect role player, playing alongside his teammate Luka Doncic for this reason. Excellent screen setter, a real threat vertically at the cup. What a target for Luka.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
And so Powell nails both of them. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets. And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Step back shot, and it's off the back rim, no good. Oklahoma City's got both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Driving inside, takes it off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 32 points.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
1:43 left in the second quarter. Powell with a screen on Chang. The pass to Ntilikina. Out to Hardaway. Takes the three. And it's Bazley with the rebound.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the score by Oklahoma City. Pass to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Williams gets the bucket.
in the mid-range. Rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Here's Ntilikina. He has 5. Powell dishes to Hardaway, and it's blocked.
Boy, blocking is a skill Darius Bazley is trying to develop, and that hard work paying off with the swat.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the second. Hardaway for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hardaway's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
The shot by Bazley, no good. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for Dallas. Pass to Powell. The dish to Hardaway. Here's the 3. And it's Hardaway again missing. Now Muscala. It's stolen. And so it's Oklahoma City going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we'll be right back after this.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Dallas Mavericks.
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You'd think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. But nope, you just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And since we've got a moment, let's go to social media, see what's on the fans' minds. Okay, guys, Mighty Mizzle82 says, talking about league expansion, how would you guys like to see a team in Alaska?
Let's go. I'm ready. Saddle up the dog sled.
No way, too cold. Besides, barbecue penguin doesn't taste very good.
This whole thing is just so wrong on so many levels. There are no saddles on a dog sled team. Penguins are in the South Pole. Come on, fellas. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Inside form.
This guy makes easy work getting through the lane. No one getting in Lou Dort's way on that one. Smart decision.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Mavericks shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Dinwiddie with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. McGee's shot is off.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting to that in-between game. He's very confident in the mid-range.
Here's Dinwiddie, and he dunks it down.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long-term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job of, drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
So he gets them both.
I think what you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the size, athleticism, and instincts he brings to the position. This guy has the whole package.
Now, here's Doncic. Dinwiddie outside. Dallas moving it around. Down low, here's Finney-Smith, and he goes in for the dunk.
Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
And what blows me away about Doncic, the consistency across the board.
GA, for 3 straight years, he was selected to the first team All-NBA, and that's all before he turned 24 years of age. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? What he has done is incredible.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And with the Mavs, a trip doors to the conference finals puts them ahead of schedule, many people think.
Yes, Kevin, but I don't think you can let that momentum you built last year fade in any way. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. We know how fragile success in the NBA is. You've got a top 5 player on your roster. You have to make sure you're taking advantage of opportunities.
Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Dinwiddie. And the pass to Finney-Smith. Off target from three-point range.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you can see the long, lanky frame of Josh Giddey on display.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Dallas. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Count that one for Dort. Dort's got 4 points in the quarter.
Wow, the floater game working for Lou Dort.
Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. A good look from Doncic. Money from the wing.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
A different look for Dallas. Christian Wood comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Maxi Kleber in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Okashevsky's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dinwiddie outside. Passes it to Kleber. 16 feet away. And no good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And finished off by Wood.
Let the big man eat right up to Wood, and he'll complete that.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 42 in the game.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The three for Doncic. Rebound by Williams.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Giddey, no good. The Mavericks have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Dinwiddie's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Here's Giddey. Buries it down low.
Josh Giddey has the size to absorb contact, doesn't let it phase him, just powers through the shot.
Dinwiddie with it. 20 points for him. And here is Kleber. Here's Doncic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got 26.
Well, here is a player with great size and great instincts. It allows Luka Doncic to rebound consistently. Nicely done there.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Kleber finds Dinwiddie. Over Giddey. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ. So a moment now to see the story on Tim Hardaway Jr. How he did last season. Last season, put up about 14 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Giddey, the Thunder with another miss. Dallas has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half. Pulls up from the corner, and he drops that one in. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 20. Pass to Kleber. Lets it go from deep. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 6 assists here tonight.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
The shot by Beasley, no good. And the Mavericks with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Pass to Pakusevsky. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Dallas. Klebaj got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And stolen by Wiggins. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Giddey. The Thunder with another miss.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And Wiggins throws it down.
Well, just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
On the wing, Hardaway. Another 3 for Dallas.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score.
First personal foul.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
As soon as you turn it over on them, they're off to the races. They have been absolutely relentless in the open floor.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And he knocks down the first one. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Dallas making a switch here. Powell's checked in. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Oklahoma City's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And it's Wiggins missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. To the middle. And there's Hardaway. That's good on the assist by Doncic. Hardaway has got 8 points in the quarter.
Listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score. What equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
Man can't hit.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Wood can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
There's the agility and the long strides of Aleksej Pokusevski. This guy dynamic off the bounce.
Doncic against Giddey. And stolen by Giddey. Here's Mann. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Assist from
Mann's got 18 points in the game.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 14 from the baseline. Rebounded by Hardaway. Dallas has gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Here's Doncic. 28 points for him. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's Bazley, guarded by Powell. Wasted no time on that one.
Oh, the southpaw making that jumper look easy in the mid-range. Go ahead, Mr. Bazley.
Locked up there for Powell. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Giddey with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And a little luck that time, but it drops. He's got 16.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Doncic, no good.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Three-pointer. Pokusevski can't hit. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 22 points for him. Shoots from 8. It's good. Dinwiddie's got 24.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Here's Mann. And that one goes long. Dallas shooting in the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%.
Oklahoma City foul.
Dallas calls timeout.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Coming out on the floor, everyone. It's time to get ready for your T-Town Crew.
Some changes here for the Mavericks. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dinwiddie, and Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Doncic. The Thunder also changing it up. Mike Muscala is checked in for Pokusevski. Zhang comes in for Wiggins, and it's Williams in for Josh Giddey. Dallas moving it around. Wood a screen on Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
And the first one drops.
You see, to me, guys, for Tim Hardaway Jr., there's still another level for him to reach. He has proven that he can be a big-time scorer. To me now, it's about consistency and doing it night after night after night.
Hardaway hits them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Thunder. Into the lane.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. 104 left in the third. Takes the three. The shot's good from Ntilikina. Ntilikina's got 8.
Boy, Frank Ntilikina has such an impressive wingspan, excellent size for his position, and when he rises up, he can go right over defenders.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
43 seconds left to play in the third. Hardaway for 3, and it's Bazley with the rebound. Bazley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Chang, and there's another one for the Thunder.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Oklahoma City has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Williams' shot is off.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's man. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Williams. Williams is out there with Williams. Then it's Mike Muscala, and it's Jang in at the small forward position. We know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. Is always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, this is a decent free throw shooter, and where Powell could help himself is getting to the line a little bit more.
Good on both. Oklahoma City shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Williams. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Well, you're looking at the MVP race last season between 3 incredible big men with Jokic, Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Analyzing that, Doris, what's your big takeaway?
The idea that the big man, the 5 spot in the NBA is obsolete. That argument is over. What impresses me is the skill level of NBA players, particularly manning the center position in the modern age. Highly skilled, can shoot it, can take it off the bounce, and are exceptional passers. Boy, this is fun to watch.
Now, here's Green. To the inside. And the dunk by Powell.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to Sky for that slam dunk.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Williams outside. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
The shot's good from Ntilikina.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The pass to Muscala. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Pinson over Williams. And Dallas again with the bucket. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. From past the arc. It doesn't go for him. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Passes it to Ntilikina. Got a piece of it. Williams with the steal. Fires it up. Nails the wide open jump shot.
And this is what you want on both ends, to win the battle of effort.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
Here's Ntilikina. Outside, Green. Lately, as we've seen, Doris, a few small market teams stockpiling picks to the extreme. What do you think of that strategy?
Well, the organization that is fully committed to stockpiling picks is clearly the Oklahoma City Thunder. We have yet to see them come out on the other side and build a contending team. Not a small market team, but look at the Miami Heat. They refuse to lose at any cost. They're always looking to win, and I certainly like that mentality.
Williams can't hit. The Mavericks have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. In the corner, it's Kleber. The three. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Kleber. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Right wing. McGee a screen. 6 to shoot. Yep, that one goes. Ntilikina's got 4 this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
For Dallas, they've got every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Wiggins drives in. Mavericks with the rebound. Kleber's got his 6th rebound on the night. Ntilikina looking it over. Jacks up a 3. They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Robinson Earls checked in for Williams. Dort comes in for Jang. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Wiggins. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Muscala. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Dinwiddie kicks to Bullock. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Oklahoma City leading by 22. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. It's good from long range.
3.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 45 points. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Ball's knocked loose. Williams with the steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Robinson Earl. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Now here is McGee. Not a lot of room. McGee sets the pick for Doncic. Looking for McGee. Gets it there. Yes, that goes in.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Thunder shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Here's Robinson Earl. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Poked away. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Pulls up. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Doncic with the bucket.
The three-point ability balances every other aspect of Luka's game, and when he's cooking from deep, look out.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Hey, your junior defense crew.
To present the New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Here he goes. No good that time. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Williams against Doncic. Dinwiddie passes to McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Dort. Offensive rebound. Robinson Earl. McGee with the block. Dinwiddie outside. Out left to the wing. From the left block. In deep, McGee drops it in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Listen, that is all you can do defensively. Lou Dort, at times, is just going to make tough shots.
Mavericks trail by 20. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. And Dort's in a time where we see so much international conflict. Commissioner Adam Silver has said that shared loves and appreciations, including sport, can bring us all together. It's a nice thought.
It's a wonderful thought, Kevin, and I think immediately to the NBA Finals, where I see representatives from so many different countries, China, Brazil, you name entertainment, the opportunity to interact, to share our passion for the game of basketball. Listen, the hope is we can find more things that connect us than that pull us apart.
Oklahoma City on D. Dinwiddie outside. Out to Doncic. 5 to shoot. And it's Dallas with another.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Dort attacking. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Well, Lou Dort off the deck, that powerful frame on the drive. Don't mess with him, boy.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Dinwiddie wide open. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
It's rebounded by Dallas. McGee's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Outside, Dort. Beyond the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. It'll be his second foul of the game. Josh Giddey's checked in for Pokuševski.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder, Josh Giddey.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Dinwiddie. Doncic left side. 14 feet away. Again, the Mavericks score.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Outside, Dort from the arc. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Dinwiddie against Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic outside. The three ball. Here's McGee. Thunder with the rebound. Now Giddey. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. In recent years, Doris, we've really seen the Players Association stepping up and address player needs and, at the same time, global social issues.
Kevin, it's been absolutely inspiring to see the players use the tools they have at their advantage and their disposal. They want to create needed change, represent themselves, their communities, their organizations. Leadership at its absolute finest.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Dinwiddie outside. Takes a three. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got his 7th rebound here tonight. From deep, Williams. That one doesn't drop. And it's Dallas the other way. Inside, here's Finney-Smith.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Mavericks trailed by 21. Doncic with it. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. For the finish. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. That's tipped. Dinwiddie right side. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Here's Robinson Earl. The Mavericks making the shot. And here's Bullock. Dishes it to Doncic. Dinwiddie a screen on Giddey. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Authoritative finish by Luka. Doncic above the rim.
Here's Robinson Earl. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Oklahoma City.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities. Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Pass to Finney-Smith for the 3. They get it back. McGee. And it's McGee slamming it down.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
So it's the Mavericks now. Doncic looking it over. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. An emphatic value jam.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They lead by 18. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
Goes up off the inbound. Williams' shot is off.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Fourth personal foul. 15 foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Frank Ntilikina. At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Ntilikina.
Frank Ntilikina brings outstanding size to the position. It's about playing with confidence and playing under control on the offensive end.
And he makes both free throws. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.